This podcast is brought to you by No Network, and these girls are absolutely no one. But
All right, hi guys, we are back with episode 14. Considering last week's episode actually went pretty good for audio and everything, we thought we'd continue it like this. So we're bringing you again with the Backyard Banter Girls in bed.
You're in bed with us.
I feel like it's cozy.
It's not.
I feel more like natural.
I feel more relaxed. We did get a couple of comments on last week's episode that our vibe was a lot more better, and I agree, because now we can like move around and do shit. Also, you got a headache. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Don't. I've had a migraine for like 3 days, and it's just gone
Saturday,
away.
Hey?
Yeah, it's just gone away. Yeah, since Saturday. Now. Yeah, so I'm dealing with that.
That's fine. Get over it.
I don't know how.
Okay.
I was about to say I don't know how people deal with migraines.
Well, migraines are the worst though.
They are, and I was Googling it. I feel like I get they're called cluster headaches or migraines. So like I can go with I can have it for like 3 months straight, or then I'll just go for months without having one at all. And then it will come on like an attack, and it will just stay there for like ages, like days, weeks, months.
That's fucked.
And then it'll go away, and then it'll come back again.
That's really annoying.
I feel like that's me, because it's just like such an intense, like overpowering pain that. And it's like always
because you didn't even go to work, hey? Because it was
on like one side of my head, and it's like right behind my eye, and the only way I can sleep is if I like sleep like this,
the
and
pressure
on
on
my
my
eye.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the only way. Otherwise, that's why I sleep like this, because I push my arm.
You need to
into my
go
eye.
see a doctor.
Yeah,
If you keep getting them.
They just tell me.
Can they not give you something though, so you don't have to get your sister to give you something?
They can, but I don't like codeine.
I do. Oh no, it's Ricketing. Wait, wrong one.
Wrong one. But
What did your sister give you today then?
Magnesium.
Magic.
That does help with headaches though.
Oh. There you go.
Magic. I don't know what it is, but anyway.
But
yeah.
it's that
Something.
It's okay. That helps with headaches.
It's literally just my life since birth, so. We can recap.
We can recap. It is. Let's do it. We're all together.
We were
together.
It was so cute.
It was our good friend, best friend's Amy's birthday, her 23rd birthday on Saturday. Yeah, happy birthday, Amy.
Happy birthday.
We had a real Amy birthday.
We had a real Amy birthday. So we didn't go out or anything because it's not really her kind of vibe. That's okay. So what we did, we set up in my shed just like all decorations, and we got food, and the food thing was kind of like kiddie land, I don't know, so just think of it like a child's birthday. So we just had like chocolate lollies, just everything spread out on a platter, and then for like the cake that we had, because her boyfriend got her a cake, we did like a McDonald's platter, and we had like a tower of McDonald's,
like cake tiers.
Yeah, and it was like burgers and then like nuggies.
Burgers.
We had like the chippies.
It was so good.
And we literally just chilled and just listened to music, had a few drinks, and it was just like, that's what Amy wanted to do, and so that's what we did, and that's how someone should celebrate their birthday, by doing exactly what they want to do. Yeah, but it was nice. It was great.
I think she's wanted this
since birth.
I don't think I've ever seen her walk into a birthday so surprised.
So surprised and just so happy.
And happy, yeah.
Just to be there.
The sense of relief of her just being like, I don't have to go anywhere, I can just stay here.
Yeah, like no makeup, like we're all just
in
chilling.
Pajamas.
It was PJ party theme, so we were all in our PJs, even better.
We'll put a video up if we've got one of the table.
Yes, I'm sure that we do.
I do. I saved one.
Yeah, so did I. So that was really fun. So yeah, that's what we did. And then did you guys do anything on like Sunday? I can't.
No, I died. I had a migraine.
Yeah.
I think I just went out for coffee and breakfast.
Yeah, I just chilled.
Where'd you go
yesterday?
I don't remember. Oh, Harper's Food Market.
Oh.
It's just the easiest.
Yeah, it is.
Now
That's the one you always go to. Oh, now I want a really iced coffee.
Yeah, I always go there. Harper's Food Market on South Street.
Harper's Food Market on South Street. I remember that.
Their bloody Portuguese tarts that they have. Like so good. And their bagels, good. And they have green juices there, which I recommend having if you're sick, because it saves my life.
And they do the shots.
The ginger shots.
Yeah.
Ginger shots. Mm-hmm.
Their caramel slices.
Oh. It's
Just
a
go
healthy
there.
food store, so there's like sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff there, but, you know, the good stuff.
Like their caramel slices are made out of dates and coconut and cacao powder and stuff like that.
Oh.
It's not like refined sugar.
Yum.
It's yum.
Amazing.
But yeah, go check it out.
Did you do anything Sunday?
No, I just chilled yesterday. Amy just came over again. Yeah. What was yesterday?
Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of anything exciting to happen. No. And then Friday, I just had just a couple of mates over as well. That was really fun. We all hung out and had some drinks.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was just some work people. It was great.
You always get along with your work people.
Love my work people.
I'm excited for this weekend. I'm going to the Swan Valley with my old work friends, and I haven't seen them in ages.
See, Swan Valley is going to be nice.
Yeah, we're staying at the Vines.
Yeah.
So
the
getting
Vines.
massages.
Oh, you're staying. Oh, yeah, you're staying there.
Yeah.
See, I really want a massage.
Oh yeah, I had one on the weekend.
Oh yeah.
So good. I think Monique's spoken about it before.
Yeah, it's just like a Thai massage place.
Yeah, Coogee Plaza. It was really cheap. It was $80 for a whole hour, which I thought was pretty good because like they were really good.
They full like climb on top of you.
On top of you, like her knees were on my feet, and then she like climbs up your body, but she's so little, like it's fine.
It's like a little child.
Oh, you can't even. It's like she literally weighs like 20 kilos.
Yeah, and I love people standing on my feet. Like it's a thing that I really like. Like if we're out, like I'll get people to put pressure or stand on my feet, and then she was standing like putting her pressure on her hands, and I was like, oh, I like that too.
So you just see us just standing on your hands when we're out.
But yeah, she was doing that. And then she was like rubbing my back, and she's like, you obviously work in an office, and I was like, yeah. She's like, you're just so
up or
like,
here.
And she's like, I was like, obviously, yeah. And then she's like, oh, you're like your hip flexors and your lower back's really bad. And then she started doing like my hamstrings, and then she was like, do you run? And I was like, I don't. It's not a regular thing, but look, November, December, I was running because I need to get skinny for my sister's wedding.
Because she's not already skinny or anything.
Anyway, I bought a size 1 dress. I've got to get back into it. Anyway, so I was running to fit into it, and so I didn't realize running tightens your muscles. So I can't even touch my toes anymore. Like before, I could put my hands flat on the floor like this. I can't do that.
Oh no!
Not good for you.
No, I didn't know, and now I'm so upset. So I've done yoga 3 days in a row.
That's good.
And I still can't touch my toes. So
well, 3 days in a row.
I can't touch my toes.
But I've always been able to do it. It's really upsetting.
You'll get it back. Touch my toes. Oh, standing up.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I literally, it pains me. Pains.
Let's have a go.
So, like, that hurts.
Yeah.
And before, hold on, let me just start like this. I can do this.
Straight leg.
Oh,
I
the
can't
straight
do that.
leg.
My
Let
legs
me
are
try.
shaking.
I'm not moving. Can't be fucked.
Yeah. Oh, I can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, whatever. No, but that's good. But yeah, so I'm just trying to work back to get back my flexibility. So
You'll get there.
hopefully.
Yeah, I've been trying to stretch and stuff. I'm going to start doing yoga every Wednesday morning, I think. Actually going to yoga.
Yeah, because you would. Do you just feel like you're like this all the time because of work?
I do.
Yeah. Stunning.
Fucked. I always get glimpses of myself in the mirror too, and I'm like, oh my god.
And I want to get a massage. That'd be nice.
But yeah, I recommend try that. I don't know what it's called. It's a Thai place in Coogee Plaza. So go check it out. It's pretty good.
Yeah, if you're south of the river, do it.
Yeah, they definitely, and they do pregnancy massages that they said.
Yeah.
So that's good.
They do heaps.
Yeah, they really do.
It's the one that I was talking about when it says no sex on the bottom of the door.
Yeah. Funniest thing happened. So I was getting my massage done, and look, I've made this mistake before because I'm used to going to Bali to get massages done where, you know how you get completely naked in Bali and they just put like a towel over the top of you.
Did you do that?
No, not this time, but my first massage that I've ever had here, like a couple of years ago, I got completely naked, and they're like, oh no.
Put your clothes back on, please.
And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. Anyway, so I was getting my massage done, and this guy walks in, and then the lady obviously tells him to go into the room and like get on the bed.
Oh no.
And then she goes to like move the towel, obviously, and she's like, oh no, you need to put clothes on, we don't do that here. And he was like, oh, okay, like sorry, like I didn't know. So I don't know what he was.
Yeah.
Maybe. I hope that he did the same thing that you did the first time.
Yeah, because surely, like, you don't.
Because isn't being naked for a massage a normal thing?
No, you
not like completely naked, but you keep your naked. Oh, so he was like
butt naked.
Which is usually like what you go to like one of them massage places.
Yeah, but you can just tell the different types of massage parlors.
Yeah.
By the front.
Imagine that he's on his lunch break. He just thought to go get a little happy ending.
I don't know. He sounded like
30 min.
He honestly after that he sounded like he genuinely wanted a massage. So I'm hoping.
want to hope so.
It was an innocent mistake. Otherwise, it's a bit awkward.
Well,
Someone come get your husband, please.
He's on the loose.
Yeah.
That's enough about us and our weekend recap, because then we still got next week to talk about, which is going to be so much fun when it comes to it. And what is it now? Our topics for today. Society's expected timeline for women, which is so much fun because you just got me into Bridgerton, which I think is a perfect example
Such a good show.
of this. Like, this is just...
Yeah, I think it's come at perfect timing that we wanted to talk about this.
Yeah, because I literally just finished because it's only one season now, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, finish it today.
They reckon that season 2 is not going to be there around until like 2023 or something.
And you make me watch this new
I got
season
told
now.
that there's 8 seasons coming.
There
Oh,
better be
that's
8
good.
seasons coming. That was so good.
But yeah, no, that Bridgerton is like a perfect show, kind of, that shows you what it's like back in the day. Because when it was set, when was it set?
1800s.
Yeah.
1800s.
So like when the girls just kind of were there for the man, didn't work.
They didn't go to school.
Got
Like, they get
dressed up.
taught nothing. For anyone who's watched Bridgerton, you know that clearly got taught absolutely nothing.
And
Yeah.
reading is a big for women.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't.
Don't get ideas in your head now.
So they grow up thinking like they get groomed really, like
Yeah.
to look pretty and always dress nice, sit like this, eat like this, like don't slouch.
You're a lady.
And when it comes to the season, go find a husband
Go
and
find a husband.
get married.
It doesn't
Really?
matter who it
Literally.
is, because in the show they try to marry her with this like old sleazy guy.
But he was a
remember?
lord though, wasn't he? So like
Yeah.
No, the old guy.
yeah, he was a lord.
Yeah.
So like all the people in Bridgerton, it's like, well, it's based around, it's like all lords and duchesses and like all the higher
Titles.
people, titled people, titles. And then so like pretty much from like what I gathered, I would hate to live in this century, but it's like
You would not do well.
nah. So it's pretty much the season comes and Daphne, who's one of the main characters, and she's so pretty. So pretty much have to get a husband, and obviously all the girls are virgins by this point. So it's like so they get a husband, they get married, then on their honeymoon they have sex for the first time, which is like a big ooh.
Which they don't get told about.
Which they don't get told about. They don't know how sex happens.
They don't even
how
know
sex
about
works.
sex.
Daphne didn't even know what like cum was when he comes into the shower, being like, "What's this?" And it's
Oh, spoilers, don't.
oh, sorry. Anyway, and then pretty much the honeymoon phase. They have their honeymoon phase. They go on the honeymoon phase. They have sex, and then another month comes, and then because like it's back in the olden days, so like the way their period will come is they just bleed all over their bed. So then if her period didn't come, then she was pregnant, which is a big woohoo. And then if not, it's a big holy shit, run for your life.
Yeah,
so
it's like the worst thing ever. And
it's
I'm like,
the worst thing ever if you don't get pregnant. But like it has to be done on your honeymoon. They have to have sex, and then when they come back home, the honeymoon's over, and they go sleep in separate bedrooms for the rest of their lives.
That is insane.
That makes me
and she just like plans all the parties.
but it has to
and
be
stuff.
like a happy marriage, and you've just met this person.
Yeah, it's so weird.
But it's so good. But it's like back in the olden days, and you're just like kind of like fuck that. But at the same time, it's just like such a good show.
Yeah,
They've
it's
done
so
it well.
good because they show you different perspective of women. So like Daphne obviously is really into that life, and then she's really like wanting to find a husband and get married. Like she's
Have
been
kids.
brainwashed to think that's exactly
like
what
if
she
she doesn't
wants.
have kids, then it's the end of the world.
And then her sister, I forget her name, but
Eloise.
Eloise, yeah, her little sister,
She reminds me of me.
who's next in the next season, like will be the time for her to go find a
So
husband.
she's next up
In line.
because all the girls. Yeah.
And then she like doesn't want to do all that. Like she wants to go off. Like she's
She's a
jealous.
She wants to be, she's a feminist. Like what a feminist comes to, but feminism wasn't a thing back then. But she is one, and but no one.
It's kind of
Everyone's
like
looking at her like
modern-
she's a big rebel.
It's
like,
kind of
she's
like a
rebel.
modernized version.
Of Gossip Girl.
No, the old school version of Gossip Girl, but like
Old school.
I don't know. I feel like Bridgerton is modernized.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
they
they-
definitely
For
don't.
sure.
Yeah.
But
I just like how they show different perspective of like what women wanted back then,
Yeah.
and like some of them were obviously forced to do this, or like that little girl, the chubbier girl.
Yeah.
I don't know her. Penelope.
yeah.
Yeah, Penelope. She wants to find a husband, but she thinks like she's not going to find one because she's not like pretty. Like I think she's stunning, but I think it's
she's
just
so cute.
they make
She's
her
so
wear
cute.
really ugly coloured
Clothes.
dresses, which
That's her mum's fault.
yeah. But have you seen her on Instagram?
No, she does. Her
Hot.
as an actress, I feel like I've seen her before.
She's a hot bitch, like
Yeah.
hot mama. I don't know, but I keep seeing
She a
her.
mum?
No, but like she's
Oh, okay,
like
but
she
she
is
is
like a
spicy little
strong,
thing. Yeah.
independent woman, and then like in this show, they really don't portray her as who she really is. But yeah, she's like really worried she's not gonna find a husband, and then like if you don't find a husband, like you were frowned upon, and it was like an abomination that you didn't have one. I just think it's so crazy that was women's lives back then.
Yeah, well, it's just... Well, it still is kind of like some
Oh my God,
women
yeah,
still
she's
grow up
a-
to this day thinking that. And it's... Oh, wow. Oh, she is a baddie. She a baddie.
Her name's Nicola Coughlin.
Wow. She looks so different.
She's Irish.
Yeah.
Cute.
But like, what? So like now we've just wrote down a few like little dot points. Like what?
Well, I think it's completely different now. Like, I mean, when
So
you
different.
first go to high school, well, for us anyway, I feel like it was you go to school, you go to uni, you go to work, you get married, you have kids. But even now, it's completely different. Like, I went to school, I didn't go to uni.
Mm-hmm.
I went straight into work, and now obviously I own my own business. I will still probably stick to the get married and have kids part, but that's just because that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But like, for example, my cousin, she wants to completely have finished all of her uni degrees and everything before she even has kids, which will be in her 30s.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
well, no shit, because you spend all this time at uni building your career.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to just have kids and not be able to do... I'm sure if you have kids, you'll be able to still have your
Yes,
career,
which-
but it...
There's some
takes
people
a
that
little
want
bit
their
longer.
career to be set in stone before
Yeah.
they have kids.
And let's be real, if you want one of those high
Well,
powered
yeah, I was just about
jobs,
to say that.
right?
If
It
you
ain't
wanna
no
be-
cup of tea just
if
having
you
a
want
kid
to
on
be
your arm.
a doctor or a teacher or something like that, I feel like, yes, you need to go to uni.
Yeah.
But even, like, for a lot of things now, you do not need a degree as well. That's changed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's like, well, for you, how did you see yourself growing up?
Look,
Like-
I thought I was going to have kids by 21, but that's just because
Your mum
my
had
mum
kids.
and my sister my elder sister kind of followed that route. Like, my sister just like, I think she got married at like 20.
Yeah, your sister was young.
2012 she got married, and I'm not going to say her age because she'll probably punch me, but we can work that out.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So she got married in 2012, and then I think she had kids 2 years after that. She fell pregnant.
She was definitely in her early 20s.
Yeah, definitely under 23.
Like our age.
She's definitely, she's 22 or 23.
Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, mum had 2 kids by like 23.
See, shit like that, like, I was like, wow, because I feel like that was everyone back in the day. They had
Yeah.
kids so
Yeah.
young, and I'm like, thinking now, like, that's, like, I'm 24. Like, I could not imagine having a kid at 21. Like,
It's crazy that how much, like, the lives of women have, like, changed.
I feel like if I don't end up with someone, which is fine, that's fine.
Totally.
But, like, you know, if
You
it
have
ever
a happier life, man.
Some people are just better off on their own.
on their own. But if it comes to it, I want to make like an agreement with someone, but like someone who's like a best friend, because I'm like,
Yeah.
at least I'll have fun. At least it won't be like boring
I
and
feel
like
like you
bickering.
already have this pact with someone.
How many?
You do.
No, I don't know. I don't think I do.
Oh, maybe it's someone else.
It
Probably
is
Amy.
someone else.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
Haley.
No, it's not.
Who is
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
it? Okay. But no, it's not me. But yeah. But
I feel like even in the 60s it was different. Like the women didn't work; they just stayed home and cooked.
Well,
Which is what I want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, I think we were just talking
Get
about
that
this
bread.
before, and I was like, I wouldn't mind just being at home and having to make cupcakes all day.
I want to be. I love my.
But then I
I
also want to
wouldn't-
own my own business and
wouldn't
Yeah,
mind
get
being
money.
at home, but I don't want kids with me at home with me. I don't. No.
Oh, see, I love my
Daycare.
job. Yeah, I love my job, but I would love to be a stay-at-home mum.
Yeah, you've always said that though.
And Philip wants that too, so we're on the
That's
same
great.
page.
Well, I'm gonna be the.
Aww.
That's
He told my mum that, and mum goes, "That's all I ever wanted." Fucking dad.
I feel like that's every woman's dream. Well,
Some.
no, I take that all back.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, how dare
Some-
you?
'cause
There's one sitting
Some
right
women-
here that can disagree with all of
Some
that.
I know,
women
I'm sorry.
would go
Nah, it's
fucking
fine.
crazy, I reckon. If they if that's what they had to do.
Yeah, look, so
Wouldn't you get repetitive? Like
Yeah.
just like a house mum, just
Well,
clean the
no, you know what? It takes a lot of fucking
Well, this
work.
one I was
I
just
think
about to
house
say.
mums should get paid. We don't understand
No.
the work that goes into having to look after a household. My mum and dad have been away, and let me fucking.
I live on my own, bro. So does Monique. We know how hard it takes.
You want to try and run my fucking house?
Yeah, her house
It's
is
enormous.
Yeah, your mum has like 20,000 things everywhere.
It's
in certain
insane. I
spots and
literally-
you can't move it, and you gotta do this.
Yeah,
You gotta make
well,
sure you do this.
That's the thing, though. I
Yours is
messaged
like a
mum.
game.
I was like, it really is. It's like fucking Jumanji in this bitch. I messaged mum. I was like, I have just. You're amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
Don't know how you do it.
It's a
and then put up with me
day-to-day thing.
and dad at the same time of having to do all that.
This is what I used to say
Respect
to
to housewives.
my mum. I always used to say, I don't understand how my auntie's always so busy. And my mum said, if you knew what she has to do in a day, then you'll get it. And
Yeah.
now I'm like, yeah,
Now
okay,
you
I
get
get
it.
Wow,
Yeah.
what does
It's
she do?
fucking insane. Well, she does. She's like looks after my uncle.
Oh, the one in...
Yeah, in-
oh, yeah.
Her house is also
It's
enormous.
huge.
Yes, I've been.
And
Yeah,
my mum always says if it wasn't for my auntie, then my uncle wouldn't be where he is today.
Oh, for sure. There is
because the
always
women do so much.
there is always a strong woman behind every single man. A man doesn't even know how to tie his own shoes without the freaking wife doing it behind him. But it's true.
crazy.
House mums do absolutely fucking everything. Can they go to? It's crazy.
Little
It's crazy.
Clap for house mums.
Yes,
guys.
house mums.
It's not all yoga and coffee.
No.
I don't know.
That's only if you're like
That's
your
that's
husband's like a drug dealer.
Yeah.
And again, clap for you. Well done.
Clap for you.
Good luck.
You've made a solid business and career.
Congratulations. You haven't conformed.
But yes, I feel like the expected timeline for women these days is different.
Yeah, so when, like, do you
It's
not
not the
think
same.
having kids is, like, later now?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
people aren't having kids until
Oh,
they're 30.
actually, no. The amount of people I know that are pregnant.
Okay,
or
but how
have kids
healthy are their
recently-
relationships?
And also, did they want that child?
Yeah, like, I'm talking about getting married and, like, a planned
Like
child.
a planned
child, yes.
Yeah, okay. A planned child, yeah, I'd agree. It's like later.
A lot of people are going later, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, a lot of women, sorry.
100%.
Everyone wants to do more and everyone can do more now.
Mm-hmm. They've got more at their hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that's good.
So
People have more picks.
so much more opportunities.
Like back in the day, obviously they didn't have that many opportunities. Now you can have a say in your life.
Yeah.
But you can even have kids, because I know with women, it's like we have so much pressure because, like, the timeline to have
I
a
was going to say we
kid,
have a timeline.
yeah,
too.
like, is around 35-ish, I think. In your
Yeah, after
30s,
that, it
it's a
starts
little
to
bit
get
harder.
harder.
And I think, like, I know I feel that pressure, like, with Anton and I's relationship, like, some things that we want, and I'm like, well, we've got to kind of do them now.
Yeah.
So then we can have kids, like, you know, like I might not be, like, not every woman's lucky enough to have a kid straight away.
No.
And then I feel like you can now freeze your eggs and just have your kids later in life.
But do you want to be a mum at 50?
Yeah, but what if this isn't,
I mean, some people might.
like, what if
like-
your career, like, say if I was maybe like your cousin wanting to be like a doctor and I wanted to have my career first, then I would freeze my eggs because I don't know how long that's
Yeah,
going to
get
be
you.
until I'm happy.
That makes
But I don't
sense.
have a career like that, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to freeze my eggs. But yeah, like if I had something
there's
like
an option
that.
like that.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think that's such a good option.
That's true.
Because, like, you might not even want them in your 30s. Because sometimes people say 30s are the best years of your life.
Yeah,
So
that
what if
is
you want
true.
them in your late 30s? Because it's your
Well, I
ovaries
know-
that stop working, hey? It's not the womb.
You
It's
just
the
stop
ovaries.
producing eggs.
Yeah, that's the one.
Then you go into
Philip's
menopause.
mum had him at like 50 something.
What?
Yeah.
So she's like 70? Holy shit.
Good on her. That bitch
So
would have
is
been
Philip's dad.
fertile.
Philip's
Oh,
dad's
my
70
dad's
something.
68.
Yeah, boys can have kids until they're like 100.
That's true.
Yeah.
Men, they can.
Nah, they're still boys.
Philip's mum was a midwife too.
Really?
Ew,
Wow,
is,
she had a
isn't
full
she?
career.
Yeah, now she's retired and living her best life.
Living her best life. I can't believe 50. That's insane.
Oh,
It might have been like 48 or something.
No, but
But
still,
still,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
50.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Natural? Like,
That's like when you're a nan.
she's fertile. Philip was meant to
That's like
be.
She wasn't a nan yet, but for most people, yeah. Well, my nan is this. My nan are probably younger than his parents,
That's so weird.
which is insane.
That's so
crazy.
funny.
Mm.
That is funny.
But you wouldn't know when you look at them that they're that age.
No,
Nah,
Philip's dad does
dad's
not
in
look. I haven't
tip-top
really.
shape.
His
Yeah,
mum is the same.
yeah. Oh, really? You
Yeah.
have to show me a pic.
What
I
did
know.
you? What was yours when you didn't finish school? So you went. You dropped
Me,
out and then
yeah.
went straight to work.
I did, yes. So I did not finish high school. I dropped out and I just went straight to work and I've been working ever since. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never thought of kids and I've never thought of marriage and anything like
No.
that.
Yeah.
But I think if I ever did, I think we've talked about this, like if I ever did marry or anything, I would want it to just be like a house party.
Yeah.
Nothing big and fancy, but like a
Yeah.
house party. But I'd want to wear like a wedding dress, but like
Yeah.
a fun wedding dress.
I think I'm on the
and that
similar
would be
page to
like,
you.
That'd
and
be
that would
such
be
a
it. So
fun
that would be cool. But I
shopping
just,
trip.
yeah, I think like just the next guy that comes along. I don't know. It's gonna be so hard. Because
It's not hard. Like
It
when you
is.
find if you find that person, you just be like, cool.
Yeah,
this
you'll
is-
know.
I just
I don't wanna leave
more
you.
of a best friend than anything. Because that's
Exactly
just how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I
Anyone
think for you,
not-
that's exactly how it's gonna. You need someone
100%.
who's not gonna. You don't want some 1940s man
I don't want some
relationship.
Bridgerton men at
No.
all.
No, you don't need someone telling you what to
It
do.
needs same wavelength, and you know how hard that is to find someone.
Yeah, because you're like
Because I'm
up here, and like everyone else you
Everyone's
date is like,
yeah.
The completely different
Oh,
wavelength.
you just the complete opposites. It's not okay.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep doing
I don't
that.
need to stop that.
You're fine. Someone's
there.
out there. If anyone's crazy and up
they're
here,
nice. They're just not.
come message Emma.
James and Dylan, give us hook us up with your TV
You need
show.
to go on your
Please,
dating-
the dating
Yeah,
show.
that dating show.
Please,
Yes.
I need someone. I know.
When you boys do it again, we'll
Hi.
message
We've got a
us.
contestant. Speaking of JMO and Dylan though, quick shout out. Thank you.
Yes.
Just wanted to say thank you for helping us out.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're
Technical
gonna
difficulties.
look into it and see what the best option is with the mics and stuff. But if you guys, we've had pretty positive feedback, so
Thanks. And you guys are one of them, so thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much.
But anyway.
Next topic.
Oh,
Oldest versus youngest and the middle.
Yeah.
So all the siblings that we got going around, and this was funny because we actually asked this on our Instagram page as well.
Yeah, because I thought some
Yeah, no, you did.
input would be funny.
It would be so good.
Because
Yeah.
I'm the oldest, so I got away with absolutely nothing.
you really didn't.
No.
And we got a lot of
And
responses
we all
like that
suffered
as well.
because of it, Monique.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
We were all the oldest.
Anyone who was friends with Monique in high school, we all fucking suffered.
Yeah. And then yous were both the youngest.
I
Yes.
was.
I was the youngest.
Was the youngest, so did get away with a lot.
You
but
were youngest
all...
by a lot, weren't you?
Yeah.
Like your sisters and brothers and stuff went
I think so. No. Oh, well, I still live with my brother and my sister on my mum's side, but my two brothers I never live with on my dad's side.
Yeah.
But I guess in my dad's eyes, I'm his favourite daughter. Can't blame him. And then, and then on my mum's side, I guess I was her favourite as well, I would say. But
really
I was a
his
little
favourite.
I know it's. I was a little shithead when I was
I was
a
going
kid,
to say,
though.
were you a pain in the ass?
I was an absolute pain in the ass. I was not nice at all to my... It was when we were 15, 16, so you was again, rebellious. And I was just trying to get away with just bad little things that 15-year-olds should not be doing on a school night. But
Emma was on another level.
yeah.
Like we said, she's up here.
I always have been. But yeah, no, and then I've had, my brother was the middle child. He got ripped to shreds. I'm so sorry.
So
and
he
then-
still got in trouble.
Yeah, no one liked my brother.
I feel like the middle always gets ignored.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. He always got ignored.
Oh, okay.
Always felt bad, and it just explains so much about him now. And then my sister, he's the oldest. I remember when she was a kid, but she was also crazy. But then, then she didn't live with us for a bit. She lived with my nan because she was too crazy. And then,
wow.
yeah, so I don't actually, we didn't
So
really, I
yours
don't
was
know.
just naughty, crazy.
Yeah.
You guys were all on that wavelength.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's where I get it from.
Okay, yeah.
But no. But yeah,
Okay.
I was the
Well,
youngest.
So you got
You
away.
were.
Yeah,
I got
I
away.
was the youngest. Look,
Because
it was hard in our household because we weren't really naughty because our parents were.
strict.
They weren't strict, but just don't piss them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go against what they say.
Yeah.
So I would watch my two old. I think the two older sisters definitely got more in trouble because they're more closer in age, so they used to fight each other all the time. They. My sisters
Your
were
sisters
so
were
violent.
crazy.
They were violent. And it's just funny because obviously mum and dad would tell them off, and I would just observe and not.
You know what not
I
to
just
do.
did it. Yes, exactly. I knew what not to do.
Did they ever gang up on you?
No. Honestly, I've told them this before. I don't want to get them upset, but I actually don't really remember them in my childhood. I only remember them when I'm about 15.
Why?
I just don't remember them. Because I was
What?
so I just played with my toys, and my Barbies.
You were literally in
And
your
they
own
were
little
quite
world.
a bit
You
older
stayed
than
there.
you.
Yeah, but Courtney and Caitlin said they used to play with me all the time. And I was
must have been
I don't
in your own
remember you. Yeah, I really don't. And I feel bad. When we go on camping trips and family vacations, I remember them. But at home, I don't remember them at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do I?
But I was just thinking that I don't really remember my
I remember
young child.
Bits and pieces. My brother and my sister hated me. I think because I got the attention, but
That's
that's their problem.
My sister
Yeah.
was just naughty as fuck. So
I can
cheeky,
see that.
Didn't share.
She would have been.
Used to get her mouth
Oh,
shut with
yeah.
soap.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that happen to me once with I had to have hot sauce because I said a bad
Hot
word.
sauce.
Oh.
I said a bad word.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think-
Jazzy ran around the corner and thought I was standing there and put the rude finger up, but it was Dad.
Oh, back then as well. You were like, oh shit.
She would have been smiling.
She ran.
Yeah.
Dad was trying
She
to
was like,
stop.
oh.
Because she used to have a little white blonde bob with
Yeah.
a fringe.
Oh, stop.
So she used to run She was so naughty.
That is so funny.
That's so
Well,
funny.
should we read out some of the people's
Yeah.
responses that we got?
I'm going to start from the bottom.
We're going to start from the bottom. Okay. One of the people said youngest, but got away with everything.
Which
And
is like standard.
I think it's just the standard. Because, I mean, look, if you think about it, your parents had to learn.
Yeah.
And then by the time you're at the youngest, no one really gives a shit.
No.
They're like, you do whatever you
the
do.
first
And
one
if
is like
you...
the firstborn.
And if you go against it, I'm going to slap the shit out of you and you're not going to do it again.
Yeah. But then, like, the youngest, you also have that you're the baby of the family. So then, like,
you can
everyone...
do whatever the fuck you want, but they don't care.
But they don't care.
Yeah, like, because
But you're also the baby.
Because you're the last one to leave.
Yeah, well, the thing is, so, like, Courtney, my elder sister, had a curfew when she was 18, which was midnight.
That's crazy.
At 18?
Yes. And if you think
Catch me
about...
at Medis till 5, sis.
Yeah, and I was like, if you think... Which was fine for Courtney because, like, she was, like, a little nana anyway, so she'd be wanting to come home. But, like, we don't go out till midnight now. Yeah. No one goes out till midnight.
Change.
So, like, mum and dad never gave me a curfew. Even when I was 16, it was just, like, no curfew. Like, if you're going to stay at someone's house, that's when you're going to stay at someone's house.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't stay out till, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, but...
You just
our party's never really finished till like midnight anyway, and then you just go home.
I would hate to be the oldest and just watching the younger sibling get away with
Don't even
everything.
Does it suck?
Yeah.
Does it
Jazzy,
suck?
I used to know everything that she was doing, and I was like, oh, bitch, I could get you in so much trouble.
Still could.
Still could.
We might rat on you.
Watch out, Jasmine.
Yeah, then piss us off.
What's another one? I'm the third out of 4 boys. I got away with some stuff, but not everything.
Third
So
out
he
of
sounds like
4 boys.
he's a middle.
Yeah.
Respect to that, mum.
Oldest and absolutely not. My little brother gets away with murder. This is my cousin.
Oh, that's
which
your
is so
cousin.
true.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
your cousin?
But
See that.
then again, she was never really.
I think
She was never really that bad, but he was so naughty. Like, it was crazy. And now he just does whatever the fuck he wants.
Of course, he does.
Yeah,
I mean, baby and a boy.
exactly.
Yeah.
They don't care as much, parents.
Oh, the mum. The baby and the boy could never do any wrong
No.
in the mum's eyes.
But also they aren't as fragile, apparently. Like, parents don't get as scared when boys do stuff that girls do. Do you know what I mean?
So we're a delicate flower.
Of course we are.
That's right.
This one's funny. Oldest, my little sister would fake injuries to say I'd bitten/hit her after she fucked up. I used to do that all the time. It's like, Mom, Ben bit me! And all we'd like fake hit ourselves. So like we'd hit ourselves like that. And they'd be like, Mom, Ben hit me! And like you just like fake hit yourself and you'd fake cry or something.
I feel like Jazzy did that.
Yeah, I did that.
I didn't do that.
You didn't?
No, I was just playing with my
Your
bat
sister
dolls.
said, oldest, don't do it.
It's way
too much responsibility and worry.
Yeah, she's like my second mum.
She is.
Yeah.
Another one, youngest and parents didn't care once the oldest one left.
Oh my
So that's
God.
interesting.
What did they say?
So she's the youngest,
Mm.
and her parents started to not care what she did when the oldest sibling left.
Oh.
So they used to like keep the rules, I guess, while the older sibling was still in the house.
Well,
And
I
then
guess
as soon as
that's
they left,
fair.
it was like, no, whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
The only rule that's really stuck in my house is no
The
tattoos.
Yeah.
If you're under my roof, there's no tattoos. That's really the only rule that's stuck. Everything else,
Pretty much.
Like,
Don't really
Dad
have rules.
kind of just like had to keep that the same because otherwise they just would have got upset.
You definitely would have gotten kicked out of your house. If you
Oh,
came
I'd
with a
totally get
tattoo.
kicked out of my house. I couldn't get
You should get one.
matching tattoos at one point when all my friends got them and I was
Don't
really
worry, you
upset.
don't need it.
You don't want it.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it was really upsetting at the time, but yeah.
Yeah.
Blessing in
Matching
disguise,
tattoos are
really.
Yeah, matching tattoos are never really a good idea. Let's be
No,
real.
they're a curse. Don't get matching tattoos.
Yeah, I reckon it
Because
is a
you end up
curse.
not friends with them anymore. And
Well, in our circumstance, we're still fine, but you're not friends with them.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with one.
Just
The rest
the
of
other.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I hope you guys are well.
You could all get a tattoo at the same time, but maybe not the same one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
That's what,
that would be a good
that's what
idea.
it should
Do
have
that
happened.
next time. Yeah. This one, oldest and sweet fanny fuck all I got away with.
Wait, read that again.
She's the oldest and she got away with sweet fanny fuck all.
Oldest and sweet fanny fuck all.
I like that one. Sweet fanny
Stop
fuck
him
all.
crying.
The
That
next
was
one
me.
was the oldest got a new asshole ripped all the time.
Guys, it must have sucked to being the oldest. I don't know how you guys are feeling.
And the next one, oldest, I got grounded all the time. Younger sister was never grounded. Yeah, that's 100% true because we were friends in high school and she was always grounded.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Yeah. That is so funny.
I've never been grounded, ever.
Never.
I have.
Nah, my mum has tried to tell me to stay home and I'm just like, nah.
I got really, really grounded.
Honestly, I didn't really get in trouble because, again, I
thought I literally grew up
You
thinking,
literally were a goody two-shoes.
I literally grew up thinking that being grounded was like an American thing.
Being grounded?
Yeah, it was an American thing.
I don't think it's very popular in Australia.
One of my friends in high school used to get grounded all the time.
It was a thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's
she
still
was
a
like,
thing.
like
she
you
was
got
like
grounded,
she got
but
her
you
phone
didn't get,
taken
like-
away off her and everything. Like,
Oh, see, that's like...
yeah, and like she got fully like had to stay home, wasn't allowed to go
That's
to
like the
parties.
extreme.
Wow.
Got her phone taken off her. Like happened all the time in high school.
Yeah, when I thought of getting grounded when I was younger, it was like an American movie where they were like, you come straight home from school, you do not see anyone, no study group, nothing.
It was like and they'd get grounded for a whole month. There's like no TV. I'm like, no TV for a whole month, bro.
Yeah,
What are you supposed to do for 30 days?
Actually, the only thing that did happen to me, Mum took my Charmed DVD
Oh.
away from me.
Oh.
And that was life crushing, but what she didn't know is but what she didn't know is that because when I would go to Bali, I'd buy the complete series, so I bought it twice. So she didn't know I had a secret stash. And I played it on my little portable.
What's the rebellious thing you've ever done?
I played it on my portable DVD player, and every time she'd come in, I'm like
I was
put it
sort
under
of-
the bed.
Portable DVD player.
Yeah, you remember them? It was like your laptop.
Little
but it-
things.
I was talking about this with a client the other day, except we were talking about phones, and like when me and Jazzy got to a certain age, Dad used to make us put our phone on the kitchen bench when we went to bed because we would go on our phones till like 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever.
Of course.
I mean, your Nokia E63. What
Yeah.
the fuck were you doing on it?
No, this was like iPhone
Refreshing
4
Facebook.
stages. And
I remember that.
yeah, and this girl was saying, yeah, I had a BlackBerry stashed in my drawer.
Oh, the good old BlackBerry.
And I was like,
yeah.
we just had our iPads because parents were stupid and didn't know that you could use an iPad for like texting and stuff like that.
Wow.
That's so good.
Do you remember in school when your phone would get confiscated for like the weekend?
They were not allowed to
Okay,
do
never
that,
the
did you know
weekend.
that?
That's extreme.
Yeah, they used to happen.
At
to me.
Seton.
No, Seton's on crack. Freaking.
I mean, whoopsie.
Yeah, that's
oh.
crazy. Yeah, they were never allowed to keep ours for the weekend. We got till the end of the day and we got our phone back.
Nah, we got ours. Mine got my little Nokia flip phone that slided up like this.
Was it
And my sister, when she was in school, got her phone confiscated, and then like she went home and told Mum and Dad, and then Dad went. This was like,
Oh, this has happened to me before, and my mum got abused by the office lady.
yeah. So
To
Dad,
try to get my phone back.
Dad's gone down to speak to this prince. I don't know what her name was. She was like a really, really tough principal. Like everyone hated her. Dad's like, nah, I've got
At
this.
Seton?
Yeah. We well before our
As
time.
if a parent still could not get your phone back when you
Oh,
got
I
it.
got mine back.
You got
So
it.
Dad's gone down there all staunch.
Love
We
your
all
dad.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooge looking.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I want my daughter's phone back. And,
They
she's
can't
like,
say no to parents,
she's like,
can they?
no.
Mm.
He's like, my daughter's got asthma. She's got to let us know, like if she can't breathe, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
which
All
is
these
fair.
things, Dad yelling. No.
What a bitch.
And then Dad's gone, okay, I want my daughter's phone back. No, he's gone. Slammed his like hand on the desk. I want like blah, blah, blah. She's like, no. So Dad's walked out of that principal's office, gone home, gone, sorry, love, I can't get your phone back.
Oh my god!
I don't know what principal that was.
No, she was a massive bitch, apparently. Caitlin, I don't
Really?
know, let us know who it was. But, yeah, you know what my dad looks like? Imagine that yelling at you.
I love it. She's just like,
No.
See, my mum...
And that's what Dad said she was like really can't, no. And she
You know who
kept
she
it.
sounds like? She sounds like that short, crazy bitch in Harry Potter that makes Harry do
Yes,
lines.
yeah.
That's the way Caitlin explained it.
Mrs.
Umbridge.
Umbridge.
That's not the principal's name, but that's in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what she was like. Caitlin was.
See, if it
yeah.
was my dad would have been like, tough luck, you shouldn't have been on your phone. My mum was the one that would call and be like, my daughter needs her phone back, like, blah, blah, blah. It took a lot. I got yelled at. She got yelled at over the phone. It was really awkward.
That would have been awkward. Like, what did the office lady say to your mum?
She's like, your daughter was on her phone, blah, blah, blah. And
I
my
can't
mum
keep-
was like, I don't give a fuck, just give her her phone back.
Yeah.
literally, like, who fucking cares?
I remember I got caught cheating in English on my phone. And my
How do you cheat in English? You're looking up a dictionary?
Yeah, I was on the
How to
dictionary.
Oh, that's not cheating,
I
surely.
got caught by the head of English.
Mr. May?
No.
Mr. Feb?
Mrs.
We didn't
Delaney.
go to the same
Mrs. Delaney.
I was saying the month. It
yeah.
sounded like
Oh, he
Mr.
doesn't like you anyway.
No, he didn't like me after that.
Alright, let's do our brain choker.
Oh,
Yes.
this is cool.
Would you want to know you were going to die beforehand or die suddenly without warning?
Oh. No, I want to know when I die.
I don't want to know when I die.
No, because then you can just like fill in everything.
And then the day comes and you don't know how you're going to die, but you just know you're going to die.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go sit in a park somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I knew it was just gonna be like a, then
What
I'd
if
like
they-
want
what
to
if-
know, and then you could fill in all the gaps.
What if you woke up tomorrow and they were like, you're going to die in 24 hours?
No, that's not enough time.
Let's go.
That's fucked up.
No, surely we're not going to die tomorrow. Like, it'll be like,
But you don't know. Actually,
You're gonna
you don't
die-
know if you're not gonna die tomorrow. That you can't say that
Don't
because you
touch
because
Yeah, fuck
you
me.
actually can't say
I
that.
can touch some wood then.
No.
Thank you.
I don't think I would want to. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
No, but that video that we seen today, that Shakira sent in the chat about
Oh, I haven't watched
the
it yet.
afterlife.
Haven't watched
Oh yeah,
You
and how
need to
you're like
watch it. Oh, look it
meeted,
up.
It makes you feel less scared.
and how you're like meted by everyone who's died.
Meted.
Oh no,
Met.
I think Amy's
Met.
met. I think Amy's already explained it. Like, yeah, watch it later. It's okay.
You have to watch it.
Yeah.
It makes you feel less. Not that I was scared about dying anyway, but I'm like I was a little bit scared.
I could actually
But
make my hair
like
into a
now that
mullet.
I know, what?
I could make my hair into a mullet.
I think I would rather just get like, I don't want this terminally ill stuff
No,
like
neither.
slowly dying.
I just want an instant death.
Same.
Yes.
Like
I don't want to drown.
put it in
either.
my arm or something.
Drowning
like
is
just instant
apparently
death.
the like drowning
be-
and being burnt.
That burning alive.
Well, they say drowning's the most calming, and I'm like, yeah, but how is that
How?
calming?
How is that
knowing
coming?
you
You're
can't
gasping
get
for air.
yes, like knowing you can't get out.
Breathe. Like yeah.
Like if you're sinking in a ship and you're trapped in a room, like how is drowning the calmest thing? Like you know you're gonna like you can't get out. Like you know you're
That's
gonna
not
die.
no.
This is really fucked up, this conversation. But if I was terminally ill, I would just kill myself.
I'm hell into the wanting to kill yourself if you're sick. Euthanasia.
Yeah. If you
Yeah, euthanasia.
yeah, I believe you have a right. Like if you know you're sick and like you're done, then die. Like why would you want to?
There's a movie about it. Hey, I'm thinking of something where this guy like travels somewhere else to go. Like
Yeah.
he's really sick
Yeah.
It is a
and
thing. It is a thing in some countries. But
yeah, like you can
pay for it to get done.
euthanized. I think is the word.
Euthanize.
I believe in that. If you
like
if
even
you really
when you're
want to.
like even when you're old, it's like I don't want to be old to the point where I can't do anything
I'm
on
the
my
same.
own.
I get really
If
sad.
yeah, like I don't like if someone else is like showering me and putting me to bed, I don't want it. Like
No,
I've
neither.
lived my life, like I'm done. Like
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
day. Like this is just suffering now. It's not enjoyable.
No.
That's what I think.
But back to the brain poker. I would not want to know that I was going to put a.
No, I don't reckon.
I'd want to know just because I like to plan things.
Okay, I would want to know.
See what events are on that weekend.
Might have a death party.
What a way to go! Go out with a bang.
I would want to know if it was going to be when I'm younger.
Okay, you want to know the age?
Yeah, like if I was going to die in my 30s, then I'm like, okay, fucking oath.
Pop out a few kids now.
No, I probably wouldn't have kids because I'm going to die on them.
True. They're going to
No,
be like 10.
I'd be like, go travelling, go do everything right now, not give a
oh, but
fuck.
don't you want to be pregnant before you die? Like, you want to know.
No, not if I'm going to die. Because then I don't want to have kids with no mum.
No.
That's sad.
true. Oh, then Philip would remarry and then we'd all have to hate her.
We would not support that marriage at all.
Not at all. We would take those kids.
We'd
for
have to
custody.
clone Monique.
I'd fight
We
for
would
custody.
I would fight for custody. We would all fight for custody.
She's not having them.
Okay, and I would be like Barbara or something.
At least you know if you die young,
Yeah.
Philip can't remarry.
We got your back. So Philip.
I say on my deathbed, I want you to remarry and you don't let him.
It's like
We're like,
no.
she didn't say that. That's
She
not
didn't
what
say that
she
you're
meant.
lying.
Would you let Anton marry if you
100%, and then I'd just horn him and like piss him off
You
and
blow.
shit.
I would let Philip remarry. That's really sad.
No,
Nah,
no one's
darling.
going to be as good as you, Monique. They're
No.
not. They're not welcome. Actually, I don't even think anyone could put up with Philip, so he's got no hope.
Yeah, it's
No, not
you
unless
can't
he
win
found
either
another
way,
gaming
really.
girl, then he.
Oh, if you found a gaming girlfriend, you're over, girl.
He's probably got one now, to be honest.
Yeah,
Have you
on
checked
the
to see
side.
who he's streaming with lately?
I'm like, we'll bet that he'd end up streaming with some chick with like fucking ears on her.
Like
how-
like fucking
yeah,
pixies
like
or like
these.
one of those I don't
What
know,
is it called?
an
And
anime
she's got like
creature.
a gag as a necklace or some shit, and
With
she's
the bra.
got
Yeah.
like Corinna.
Corinna.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, well, thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening to episode 14.
I hope you enjoyed. I actually can't believe how fast that time went. So,
Oh wow, it's almost been an hour. Wow.
yeah. So please leave a rating and review. Don't forget about those. You're slacking. I see yous. But yeah, follow, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you back down.
Bye.